Donovan Zimmerman versus Carlos Redon. I was in the pit, mate. See if we can go 2-0.
Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ian Kinsler.
After weighing after 1 pitch.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home, and I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2, and you try to knock off that first home win.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 2 for 4. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
First
chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. Hit out towards second. Moncada fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Zimmerman,
No, first talk
the
is
right-hander
Jordan
from the
Zimmerman.
state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anderson.
Hit.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hit it.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along
He's
with
out.
it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He hit 40 home runs on the nose last year. You look at that on the back of a baseball card, you're like, wow, that's a nice season. He's that kind of a player, and you know what? He might be able
Here
to do
comes
that
the
again this year.
milkman.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, 2 for 10. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a good one.
Fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. And he'll
He's
take it
out.
to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Zimmerman steps into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And
Yay.
he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in
He's
front
out.
of the warning track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Still no score.
We are 3 up, 3 down. That ends us only the 1 inning, ladies and gentlemen.
Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Wow.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down
Yeah.
the field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And he's out trying to
Oh,
stretch it
God.
into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic.
Martinez.
And I'm looking down there at the catcher position, Giovanni Soto. This guy calls a great game, and everybody loves throwing to him when they got a chance to have him behind the plate. Calls a great game.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Previously against Carlos Rodon, a 3-for-5 line to show for those meetings. He also has 1 home run. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
Veteran.
Now here's the pitch. And a good swing there by the switch hitting Martinez, but he missed it. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a ball hit hard.
Yeah.
First. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is the temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Double play.
For 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score
Kessel
on the show. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll
And
start us
leading off
out
for
here
the
in the
White Sox,
home half of the second.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Presley moves over. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. Now the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one sent foul. And that is swung on and missed by Soto as he can't time that one, and there are two gone now.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Brett Laurie. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Guaranteed Rate
Go back
Field
to
on
the
the
current
south side as we
cities
get a
from
nice
last
look
night's
at the Chicago
broadcast.
skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Back now with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nick Castellanos to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Castellanos. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here comes the first pitch. James McCann is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. For Castellanos, he picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Ready with the 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he's safe.
Yeah.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Alex Presley, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
From the stretch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Has a look. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moncada takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now,
Yeah.
swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8.
Hey, if you've got a good
Right
fastball
fielder,
going and they're not handling,
Abasayu
keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
1-1. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Victor Martinez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for route number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Yeah.
And they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Digging in to try it again. Melky Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Foul.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Line toward the alley in left center. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. 0-1, here it comes. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Dragonfly, like.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to short. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, they elected to play the infield back right there, and there's a lot of ways to get that runner home. Just put the ball in play. He was fortunate and found a hole, but he would have picked up that RBI even if they were able to catch that grounder.
Here's Todd Frazier now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
That is so funny.
Him at the letters, it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Yeah.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. The show is back on the south side after this. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Line drive to center field, and Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is driven to right, and no
Yeah.
doubt about it. That one's way out of here, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this two-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
The catcher, number 34.
Into the box now, James McCann. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on 2-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Presley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
He's out.
And Melky will make the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Mr. Milkman.
Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
And he struck him out.
However, on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here on the south side. It's now 3-1 Tigers. Stepping in, Brett Laurie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Brett Laurie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Iglesias now at short. Right to him. And
he's out.
Rather easy first out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Yoan.
So striding in, Yoan Moncada. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a swing, and he pops him up.
He pops him up.
The shoot. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Oh my God.
So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he takes a called strike one. Zimmerman gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And
yeah, he struck him out.
10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail it here 3-1.
And he struck him out, guys. He struck him out.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh yeah, base hit.
Way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Oh man, that's a scary one for an infielder. I'm sure he would have loved to make that play, but I think he's still got to be happy just to have all of his teeth.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Zach Putnam takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Zach Putnam.
Miguel Cabrera will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
I'm gonna get my bullpen going real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Yeah.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's in.
Yeah. Bases loaded.
And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a line to the center, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. This is lined to left, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. 1 run is scored.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. In now, Justin Upton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Bases loaded here, nobody out.
Nah.
This as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the and gone.
Ponham people staring at it.
He will touch him all on the grand slam.
Grand slam.
First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Justin Upton. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Justin Upton.
4 runs on 1 swing. That's why the grand slam is so exciting. Put a good swing on that
Grand
ball
slam for
right
Justin
out of
Upton.
here.
This has to be the highest career of this of the show so far.
Nick Castellanos will stand in again as we flash you
Wow.
back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, this season is off to a rough start for him, and I think the worst part is when you're getting your hat handed to you early this season, you look up and you see your ERA in the double digits. It takes a long time to get an ERA to come down when you're only pitching an inning or 2 at a time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Oh yeah, look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His second home run.
His second home run of the game.
Widen this lead to 8 now.
Now Castellanos. Wow.
And you get the sense that the reason he gave up that solo shot was because the grand slam he gave up just a minute ago was still haunting him. You can understand that, but that doesn't make the fact that he gave up 5 runs on 2 big swings any more forgivable.
The catcher, number 34. James
Stepping in now,
McCann.
James McCann. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1.
Playing 11.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Foul.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Center fielder, number 14. Alex.
Digging in once again. Alex Presley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Smoked on the ground left side.
Base hit.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Ian Kinsler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 9 and the White Sox 1. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and It's a big reason why he's had success.
And
Struck him
he
out.
struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
He struck him out.
Just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's
Don't get
really
him, baby.
impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone.
see him
His
hot
stuff
nose.
is dirty
Good
today.
Sam.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh
That
my.
knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Looking to send him packing again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he just misses with a curveball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, one man out. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Zimmerman steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now here it comes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
Wow.
1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. One pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 1 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. He'll try it again, 3-2. And
they said
will find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, we always expect him, if he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the
right
boards.
fielder,
But hey, he'll take
J.D.
2 singles. Not
Martinez.
complaining.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. Lays off the split finger that time, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses ball 4, so
He
it's
walked
first
him.
and second now with only 1 away.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on
Designated
base.
hitter,
Believe it or not,
Victor
that's the
Martinez.
first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Martinez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. Taken in by Abreu to second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely
Number
rushed
fielder,
himself
number
on that
8,
return throw to first there,
Justin
and he
Upton.
threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, Justin Upton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here he comes on 2-0. Slow roller back to the mound. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jose Abreu.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Soto.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Tommy Kingley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kingley.
Nick Castellanos will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 34, James.
Ready for another chance? James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Alex Presley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Up high in the air. Frazier is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Ready once again, Brett Laurie. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Designated hitter, Brett.
Here comes the first
Laurie.
pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. The 1-2 home to Laurie. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ballgame.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Pitch on the way. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Foul back.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Takes this the other way to right. Martinez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Another payoff pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Jose Iglesias is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. behind now, 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. Looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Garcia. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Little singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Good changeup, just missed inside.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Hit hard up the middle. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down, a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this is right by Soto to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. From the stretch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Detroit is out in front, 9-1. Here's Peter Borges standing in, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Francisco Rodriguez takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. His numbers against Francisco Rodriguez, hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good
The
wheels
left fielder,
off
number
base,
53,
and that's just what they did right there.
Melky
Big strikeout, keep that guy
Cabrera.
off the base path.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Detroit slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Jordan Zimmerman gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the AL Central, Jordan Zimmermann struck out 15 overall with the win, leading the Tigers to the win over the White Sox 9-1. The Twins had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-0. Also from Minnesota, first baseman Joe Mauer is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's said to be suffering from a flexor strain in his arm. The Cleveland Indians sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-2. The Rays put together 10 hits total as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-2. The Toronto Blue Jays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 11-10. The Halos cracked 16 hits on the day as they dismantled the A's 9-3. Also in Angels news, starting pitcher Tyler Skaggs is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with an abdominal strain. The Seattle Mariners hit 3 long balls as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-5. The Nationals launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-4. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. The Reds got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. Jet Bandy was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as Milwaukee downed the Rockies 6-3. The Cardinals amassed 14 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-3. The San Francisco Giants knocked out team as they bested the visiting Padres 9-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.